What's up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. We're going to be talking about SPY for a moment. What we're looking at is that new all-time high to be hit at $480. Totally kidding. I don't see that happening. You know, the Feds raised rates a quarter basis point. That's what they were talking about doing, and that's what they did. And of course, Powell come out and said that the inflationary process has begun. I agree. He started to think about it, but certainly the process has not begun. All of us out here, can clearly see that. So. Um, this huge spike, we're seeing on SPY. I think we're seeing bulls out there, that are just talking about insane numbers, all time highs, and things like that. It's not going to happen. We've got to reach a lower low, before that's going to occur. So. Um, this is generally, in this type of situation with such a spike on SPY, when people are going to be most apprehensive to short, because it's just kind of like, are we just going to keep going up forever? Let's just go all in on SPY. You have a lot of bears. Like I said, January OPEX wiped out, February OPEX wiped out. A lot of bears scared to jump back in. That would be it, right? But so let's talk about where we are now. You can't really say for sure what channels we're going to play, right? Because the bottom line is, if the Fed market makers, if they want to keep SPY on a channel like this, bring it here on a channel like this, as I said before, it's a very controlled demolition. And when you're looking at a controlled demolition, it's not seeing what you should see, because they're scared to let this thing go and lose control of it, right? So they're trying to keep everything propped up. However, hopefully, a lot of you all didn't get SPXS a bit too early like I did. I did wait to get UVXY. I think when I checked earlier today, I was down like 11% on SPXS, and I was actually up on UVXY before the spike anyhow. But the point is this, we're at a place in the market where, I think you at least need to think about shorting, whether that's put options, whether that's SPXS, which moves in inverse tandem with SPY, UVXY, which moves with the VIX. And if any of you watching don't know, that's basically just a measure of fear in the market, which, just know this, it's highly manipulated. So if you just were going to pick one thing, I'm going to say SPXS. It's at a great price. This is not set in stone or not financial advice. Always do your own research. I think SPXS is at a great price right now. I do expect it to top out around $32 to $33. So you can do the math there. I think that's a good gain. If you're looking at put options, you may want to look at something like $380 strike prices for April. I think at this point, I'm just going to go out to May, the stretched market. And I would say probably May. I'll probably get the May $350 put options on SPY. I'll pay a higher premium. But it is what it is. Again, you all know options are inherently more risky, and you could potentially lose everything. At this point, I do expect there to be a retracement coming. Tomorrow we have Amazon, Google, and Apple earnings. And if you've been watching for a while, as I've said for quite a while now, dwindling earnings, and poor guidance, right? And also worsening inflation, despite the fact that financial conditions are loosening, and they keep saying that inflation is cooling. And if you're out here in the real world, it's BS. It's not. Gas prices are rising. Americans are hurting. So we'll be looking at here pretty soon, credit conditions, and there will be a credit crunch, and that will be a big part of what brings everything down. The next FOMC, I think, is gonna bring a more hawkish Fed. I think the next GDP report will be concerning. So we are going to have a downturn. SPY is not going to go up forever, like everyone seems to think it is. That's what they want you to think. I still think it's highly likely that by the end of March, third week or so of March, I still think it's highly likely that we do see around a drop to 350, 355, something like that, right? So, if you want to get the March options, or if you just want to, be a little safer and go to April, there's not that much of a difference in the premium there in those. Again, it's all, it's all on your risk tolerance, and you just got to kind of decide, what you want to do there. But like I said, I am likely going with the $350 strike price um, in in May, and I'll probably go with some 3-day strike prices for expiring in late March, March 17th. So anyhow, just to recap, if you're looking to short the market, if you're looking to benefit, if you're looking to, take some of the money away from these bulls that have been juicing everyone's account, and again, institutions selling and retail buying, and again, whether it's revenge trading or they just pivoted and they're bullish now. Um, I think it's not going to be too much longer before the bulls are burned. So again, shorting is going to be SPXS and the put options I mentioned. So if you do want to consider that or have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's pretty much all I have right now. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.